Have you ever wondered if your private messages on social media are truly private? Brace yourselves, because we're about to reveal the untold truth of Threads, the Insta app that's been taking the world by storm. In just a blink of an eye, Meta's Threads app has skyrocketed to a mind-boggling 100 million users, breaking records left and right. But amidst this viral phenomenon lies a hidden tale that privacy experts are desperately trying to unravel. It turns out the rush to embrace this new social media darling has left many users unaware of the sheer magnitude of information it collects. With Meta even halting its European Union launch due to potential privacy breaches, it's high time we delve into the intriguing saga of Threads, uncovering its secrets and raising crucial questions about our online privacy. But here's the burning question: is there any measure of data privacy in Threads? Well, let's dig deeper and separate the facts from the digital smoke and mirrors. Threads may claim to be the cool kid on the social media block, but its insatiable hunger for user data raises eyebrows. The laundry list of information it collects is enough to make even the most carefree user take a step back. Meta, the parent company behind Threads, doesn't hold back when it comes to mining your personal life. Health and fitness data? Yep, they want it. Financial information? Sure, why not? Contact details, browsing history, usage data, and even your sensitive information? They want it all. It's like opening the door to your digital soul and letting them feast on your secrets. Now, let's zoom in on the international stage. The European Union, notorious for its stringent privacy laws, has slammed the brakes on Threads' grand entrance. Why? Well, part of the EU's digital media regulations demands that gatekeeper companies like Meta refrain from sharing user data between their apps. This means that Threads, with its voracious appetite for personal information, has raised red flags and landed itself in the EU's penalty box. It seems that even the land of croissants and pasta can't stomach the insidious reach of Threads. But what about the good old United States? Well, let's just say the privacy laws there are more relaxed than a cat lounging in the sunshine. Threads can roam freely, collecting your data with minimal restraints. While some may argue that it's all in the name of customization and providing a tailored user experience, others are rightfully skeptical. How much control do we really have over our own information? It's a game of digital cat and mouse, where the cat wears the masks of convenience while the mouse's privacy is nibbled away. In this age of digital interconnectedness, it's essential for us to remain vigilant. Threads may entice us with its trendy features and promises of connection, but at what cost? Our personal lives laid bare for the world to see? It's time to reclaim our privacy, to demand transparency from the platforms we entrust with our data. So, as you navigate the treacherous waters of Threads, remember to pause and reflect. Ask yourself, is it worth sacrificing your privacy for the fleeting allure of a social media app? The choice is yours, dear user, but always remember that behind the scenes, the threads of your personal data are being woven into a tapestry of digital control. And if that was not enough, now here's the kicker that has many users scratching their heads. You can't delete Threads without deleting Instagram altogether. Like a package deal, a digital duo that's inseparable. Once you commit to Threads, there's no turning back without bidding farewell to your beloved Instagram. In the realm of social media apps, this might seem like an unusual restriction. After all, shouldn't we have the freedom to choose which apps we want to keep and which ones we want to toss into the digital abyss? But Threads has a different agenda, marching to the beat of its own drum. Just like its siblings, Facebook and Messenger, Threads demands loyalty. It wants your undivided attention, your unwavering commitment. There's no room for half-heartedness or fleeting flings with other apps. If you want to deactivate your Threads profile, be prepared to bid adieu to your Instagram account as well. For some, this might be a small sacrifice, a mere blip in the vast ocean of social media. But for others, it's a deal breaker. It raises questions about control, autonomy, and the power dynamics within the digital realm. Shouldn't we have the freedom to curate our online presence as we see fit? Shouldn't we be able to separate our experiences on different apps without being shackled together like two star-crossed lovers? The decision to intertwine Threads and Instagram speaks volumes about the vision Meta has for its social media empire. It's a strategic move, a web of interconnectedness designed to keep users locked into their ecosystem. Once you enter, there's no easy way out. It's like stepping into a labyrinth with no exit signs in sight. But wait, before you dive headfirst into the Threads frenzy, let's talk about the security risks that come hand in hand with this app. While data collection is the primary concern, we can't turn a blind eye to the potential security vulnerabilities lurking beneath the surface. Now, it's important to note that there haven't been any published reports specifically outlining the security risks of Threads. However, we can't ignore the elephant in the room: Meta's track record with security breaches. Both Facebook and Instagram, the proud siblings of Threads, have suffered breaches in the past, leaving millions of users' personal data exposed and scattered across the dark corners of the internet. It's not a one-time fluke, it's a pattern that we must take into account. Considering that your information remains the same across Instagram and Threads, it becomes a double-edged sword. While the convenience of a unified experience seems appealing, it also means that any security breach affecting one app could potentially compromise the other. It's like placing all your valuables in a single basket, tempting fate to strike. Now, you must be wondering, what could be the motive behind all this data collection? Well, the colossal collection of data by Meta and its subsidiary, Threads, serves one ultimate purpose: selling ads. You, dear user, are the product they're looking to monetize. While Threads may not currently display ads, experts predict that it's only a matter of time before our screens are inundated with targeted advertisements. The data collected on Threads forms a crucial part of Meta's extensive ecosystem, enabling them to serve ads across their other platforms. It's a relentless pursuit of surveillance and advertising, where every piece of information about you becomes a valuable commodity in the market. Carlissa Veliz, an associate professor at the Institute for Ethics in AI at the University of Oxford, raises important concerns about the sensitivity of the data being harvested. Threads can delve into intimate aspects of your life, encompassing sexual orientation, race, ethnicity, biometric data, pregnancy status, political beliefs, and religious views. These fragments of your identity are susceptible to being shared with third parties, raising questions about privacy and the potential for exploitation. These third parties include marketers and law enforcement agencies, adding another layer of complexity to the data collection game. While Meta claims to filter out sensitive data from advertising purposes, the information remains vulnerable to law enforcement requests. In fact, Meta received nearly 240,000 global law enforcement requests for user data in the second half of 2022 alone, with over 64,000 of those requests coming from the United States. It's a precarious dance between safeguarding our privacy and appeasing the demands of legal authorities. Always remember, as you navigate the enticing yet treacherous waters of Threads, remember that your personal information holds immense value. It fuels the machinery of surveillance advertising, weaving a web of data-driven monetization. Meta may claim to prioritize user privacy, but the relentless pursuit of data remains at the core of their business model. As we tread this digital landscape, it's vital to be aware of the choices we make. Are we willing to surrender our privacy in exchange for a personalized user experience? Can we trust that our data will be handled responsibly? These are questions that demand our attention and scrutiny. In the end, it's up to us, the users, to reclaim control over our personal information. We must advocate for transparency, demand stronger privacy regulations, and make informed decisions about the apps and platforms we choose to engage with. Your data is your digital currency, and it's time to invest it wisely. So, dear user, as you traverse the realm of Threads, remember that every click, every message, every interaction contributes to the vast tapestry of data collection. It's a delicate balance between sharing and preserving our digital selves, and the choice is ultimately in our hands.